It's Saturday, and for me that means it's the day I change my patch, and for a lot of people I don't think that means anything. These are contraceptive patches. They work like the combined contraceptive pill. They have the same hormones, except they're like little plasters and you stick them onto your body and the hormones just enter you. That didn't come out the way I wanted it to. Because they contain the same hormones, they do have very similar pros and cons, but they do differ in some ways. So pros are you only have to remember to change them once a week, and I think you can get away with skipping a day? I'm gonna double check that. Always read your leaflets. It's huge, but you should read it. Always read. Always read all your leaflets. Okay. Oh, I don't even know where to find it now. Okay. Because you will put one on for a week, for 3 weeks, and then you'll have a week without one where you will bleed like a period. On the first day after you've had a week without a patch on, then you're at risk, obviously, because you haven't had one on for a week and longer. You are protected in that week though. You are fully protected as long as you're using them right. Well, like 99%, isn't it? Okay, if you forget to change your patch for 1 or 2 days, up to 48 hours, you must put on a new patch as soon as you remember. Put on your next patch on your normal patch change day, and no backup contraception is needed. Well, that's quite a lot of leeway, considering you would usually, especially as it's on your body, it's not something that you easily forget. I don't know how I'm going to put this away now. Another major positive of the patches compared to the pill is that because the patches don't include your digestive system, they are still as effective if you're sick, which is not the case with the pill. But there are, of course, cons. Some people don't like wearing what is essentially a plaster all the time. I personally do not care, but it's a personal choice. I hate taking pills, so I really don't care that there is a plaster on me all the time. Also, some people might actually have skin reactions from them. I thought that I would be at risk of that because I've had allergic reactions to certain plasters and temporary tattoos, but I've been using patches for a year now and I've always been fine. So I don't know how likely that is, but it's still a risk that you obviously don't have with the patches. Pills. It's still a risk that you don't have with the pills. So I'm going to go over how to use them really quickly in case you're thinking about it now. So you will go to your GP and you will say, I want some contraception and I was thinking about the patches, and they'll be like, okay, and they'll go over the risks with you, and they scared me at first because they make a point of blood clots, mainly. They make a point of blood clots being a risk. And I was like, I don't like the sound of that. My GP told me the risk is greater in pregnancy, and I was like, that's a really good point. I'm sold. They give you a prescription for like 3 months to trial them, I think. And you pick them up from a pharmacy, you read your huge leaflet. Please read it all because it's all very important information. I think, oh, well the back half's blank, so that's fine. There's just a lot. It is important to know the side effects when you're, you know, taking anything, and it tells you all about how to use it and what to do if you bleed strangely or if other things happen. It's just important to read, okay? Okay. And then you will put your first patch on. Wait, there is a specific day you have to put your first patch on. I don't know, it'll tell you in the leaflet. It's not important information right now. You put your first patch on, you open the packet, and it looks like this, and they come in, you will get 3 of these little packets inside each one, and each one of these has 3 patches inside so that you remember to take a week off in week 4. Each little pack also comes with a set of stickers that you can put on a calendar or anywhere to remind yourself which patch you are currently changing and when to put the first one back on after a week off, and when to take a week off. And I think what puts people off them is taking the patches off. It's not that big. They look kind of gross when you've had one on for a whole week. It's fine. You know what's gross? Childbirth. I'm not sure, but I think it's less painful than waxing, more painful than ripping off a regular plaster. That's fine. And then you're meant to keep the thing it came in, and I haven't got that. I had it. I swear I had it. Anyway, what you're supposed to do, I don't know what I'm going to do now. What you're supposed to do is, I keep the packet that the patch itself came in, because they have patch disposal labels on the inside, which I guess is just because there are still hormones in these, they're still active, so you don't want them sticking to animals? I'm not sure that's the exact reason, but I'm sure it's not something you would want. As if this is the one time I've lost it. And when you put another one on, you don't put it in the exact same spot as the first one, because you might irritate your skin. Always put your patch on clean, dry, hairless skin. Essentially you can put it on your abdomen, which is what I went for, your upper outer arm, which I think is also a popular one, your upper back, or your bum. I reckon if I didn't want a tan line, I'd put it on my bum. But again, I don't care. And then you open it. I'm not sure if I opened them right, but oh well. Peel the other half of the plastic off and stick it on. And then you keep this for the patch disposal label, which I do every time except this time. And I just keep it in the box that everything came in. They work for me, they're really good, and I've always known that I would want to try these if I wanted contraceptives, because I saw them on TV and I just thought, wow, that looks really handy. You don't have to remember to take a pill all the time. But when I talk about these things with other girls or with my friends, not that my friends aren't other girls, but when I talk about these things, people don't usually know what they are. Sometimes they don't know that they exist, or at the very least they've never met anyone who actually uses them. So I thought I would make an informative video so that now you know, and if they might work for you, then they're worth trying. So please like and subscribe if you don't want a baby right now, or if you just liked the video. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you soon. Bye! Now I'm gonna put this thing away. I don't even know where to begin. Got it. Aha!